Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Looking sideline, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, 85 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the open.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy, he'll get this to Jennings over the middle.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Purdy off the play fake.
Out to his left.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Purdy now to throw.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy will look to throw again here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. Secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. To throw is Wentz. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Now Wentz sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Purdy looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Interesting there, a loss of 15 yards on the return, but the possession of the football is
zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, he denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because